Hello, welcome. So you find me on the motorway on the M5. We're going to look at a car that I've been given. I found a car a couple of weeks back, put a note for the door, and they've got back to me and they're saying that I can go and look at it, and if I want it, I can have it for free. My plan is to obviously check it out. If I actually want it, I'm going to try and sell it where it is, because it's 2 hours from where I live, and the cheapest quote I got to get it transported back is 260 quid. If it's okay and I pay 260 quid to get it back, I know it's a classic Metro, but at the same time, is it worth the 260 quid that I've already paid? Or am I just going to get my money back? So I'm kind of thinking the best course of action is to sell it where it sits, put it on a 3-day auction on eBay and see if it sells, because it's kind of a tricky one, because I'm not willing to spend the best part of 300 quid plus £40 there, £20 there and back. Yeah, 300 quid for a car that I don't think is worth an awful lot more than that. Even if it goes for like 450, 500 quid, it's a bit of a ball ache for all that effort just to get the car back. Plus I have no space for it at home. The issue I'm having is I don't have time to do any of these cars. I'm always on the road trying to get you beautiful people that's watching content. So it's almost impossible for me to work on these cars. When I do get home, I don't want to get the tool bag out and start tinkering with these cars, or you know, spending my quality time with my children tinkering with these cars. So yeah, that's basically as it is. If you're interested in the Metro, if it hasn't already sold, let me know. So yeah, when I'm there, you'll see what we're looking at, and then you can judge whether it's worth whatever it's worth. Right, where are you? And here she is. Just looking bad nick, to be fair. Oh. Yeah. She's definitely been here a good long while. It doesn't look that bad, really. The paintwork isn't that bad. She looks bloody brand new. The handle's been broken off though. But as far as paintwork goes, it's just dusty, that's all. I mean, she's not that bad. It's just the back looks a bit rough from where she's been sat in the rain. I did say the doors are open. The boot's open anyway, they said. Yeah. It isn't that bad. Not at all. Let's see if we can lean in and try and open. Right then, we've got the door open, and I'm going to say the mileage is 53,000 on the clock. The floors are pretty solid. I don't know. I think it's worth taking back home. I mean, like, I don't know, to be fair. I think she's alright. It's just the back that's like where the rain's been hitting it. The rest of the car is bloody perfect. Unless she's going there. Now I've come to look at this this Metro. It's just out me out already in my best clubber, because I wasn't planning on doing no explores, but I mean, I thought I'd do the distance, 2-hour drive to come and look at it, before I make my mind up if I want it or not, basically. She needs a new boot lid, a new passenger door. There's a bit of a hole on the roof and needs patching, but the miles are really, really low, and I'm guessing the ownership's quite low too. I can't really tell much about it other than it needs pulling out to have a proper inspection. So I need to pull it out, but the problem is because of the distance where I live like 2-hour drive really, just to keep popping down here and having a look. So I'm in two minds whether to just not have it or let somebody else have it. So I don't know. I've just closed the bloody driver's door like a tit. But the interior on this is basically new. In my opinion, it's just a lovely little car that deserves a second chance. So I don't know what to say, I don't know what to suggest, to be fair. Got the old steering lock on still. I know this side of the door is rotten because all the paint's come off, so I mean to find another bright orange, well, what colour did you say it was? Custard colour door and boot lid. Well, the mileage on it is super low mileage, 53,000 I think it was. So we'll try and get down here without wrecking my jacket. So like I say, the paintwork here is rusted to fuck. The paintwork isn't that bad in total, to be fair. I mean, the front there looks quite clean, but I don't know what to say, I don't know what to suggest. That side worries me because that side has got like the wing and all the paint hanging off, so I'm guessing the rain's done that side like it's done the rear. The interior is nice and clean. This side is like, the floor's good, there's no water, it doesn't smell damp in there, there's no mould over the steering wheel or anywhere else, so you know there's no damp in there really. It's hard to say in the situation she's in. I mean, this is the problem because I work solo. I work on my own basically. I don't have a recovery truck and I don't have a bunch of lads that can come and help me pull it out that don't want shitloads of money, do you know what I mean? I've always been solo, so this is the issue I have. It's going to need a new boot, definitely. The roof's got holes in that side. Not like through, but they're rusty. They can be saved, it hasn't gone through. It needs a new door that side, and I don't know what this corner's like. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what to suggest. I don't. So I'm heading back now. It's a bit of a get my words out. It's a bit of a commute to keep coming to check on this metro or keep coming to look at this metro. A lot of people have got back to me. A lot of people are saying get it, it's worth getting. But the problem, another issue is like, if that metro was for sale and it was by my house, I wouldn't pay 260 quid for it. That's the issue. So not everything free is a blessing. It's sometimes a curse. So hello and welcome. The time has come to get this Honda going. It's been a long time now and basically I've neglected her. So what we're going to do now is try and get her running. So I apologise for taking the mick, but here we go. I mean, with the fuel prices today, wouldn't it be beneficial just to leave it in and say it's got gas converted, so they might go?
Not really, because like to get it gas, to say that's safe, you'd have to change every single pipe on it.
So do they have to go for a check then? Do they have to a certain amount of time?
Not necessarily. What they're saying is, but on an insurance side of things, if it's, you'd have to say it's like dual purpose fuel.
Yeah, I mean on the logbook it is classed as LPG. Ooh, battery.
So the easy slot, so the easy stop for you is I'd basically just rip all that out and start again and just run it on normal
petrol.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you want me to edit you out, just let me know. Just don't do the good bits because I can't edit that out.
Stick that in there.
Where's the fucking hell. Just about. Oh, we've got power. And we've got fans. Power and fans. Oh! Sorry, mate. I need to run him over. Here's a moment of truth. She's alive. Try again. Got an immobiliser, I think, as well.
Got an immobiliser?
Yeah, you have to press a button.
Oh, you know.
I know which one. You just turn the outside lights off anyway.
What? You're joking.
There you go. She turning it? The alarm's going off now. Very loud because the cat was stalling me before I bought it, but she's turnkey, which is amazing considering she sat for a few years.
Is that bearings? Not bearing. I mean, hand steering pump, that's what that is. Oh no. It's low on fluid.
Try the clutch, so the clutch is gone. It's quite high to be fair. Alive, which is quite shocking.
Obviously it's going to be all over the place, like, because obviously like it's going straight through. As far as the engine and that lump goes, that's fine.
Right. So I apologise that it's been... Oh God, this car's really small. Considering it's a big car, it's a small car. So I apologise for taking a long ass time to do this car and show you beautiful people at home what I'm doing. Now you got to understand, I'm out almost every other day looking for locations. I'm all over the country, so when it comes to my own cars, I kind of like, I wouldn't say neglect them because you come and do a video on my garden. It's just the fact that I never have time to do them, and then when I ask somebody to come and help me to do certain things that I'm unfamiliar with, we clash because either they're at work and I'm free, or I'm out exploring, or well, not exploring, trying to find locations, and they're free, so it's kind of hard. So we finally got there, we finally got it started. So there you go, the Honda runs. Now we've got to do is put things back together, give it a bit of a clean under the bonnet, which I'll do that shortly, and then we're going to get it MOT'd hopefully, and then I'll drive it to a place that's going to give the whole car a good polish to try and bring it back, and then she'll be for sale. So yeah, let's crack on, and I apologise it's taken so long. Now with regards to Annie, she's fine. I'll do a review on her too. And the Nova, Mabel, now I keep saying this to a lot of people that's asking, Mabel is a charity build, the Nova is a charity build. It will only get built with charity, because when she's finished I will be giving it away. This is what I keep trying to explain to people, so we will get there. So thank you for being patient. Right then, so hello and welcome to a bit of a different sort of video. Now I'm going to add this into the car videos because it's still vehicle related, although it's not a car, it's my bike. So I've already started taking things off and messing with it, and I haven't recorded it. So I'm going to put a picture up now so you can see what it looked like before I bought it, and kind of what it looks like now. So I've taken all this stuff off. It's had quite a lot of custom work. It's a 750. I've got a lot of plans for this bike, same as Annie, Mabel and old Honda there. I have plans for everything, but I never get round to them. But this one I'm going to get round to because it's not that hard to do. I hope it's not that hard to do. What I'm doing right now is I'm stripping, not all of it obviously, just bits and bobs to give it a clean. The frame has been powder coated but hasn't been looked after, so I'm going to try and give it a bit of a polish up to get it looking half decent. I mean, there's random tape just stuck to everything, which is like, I don't know why. I think that might be just so you don't scratch anything, but I think it's just shit and tacky look. See, also this was obviously the seat. Now this looks nice, it looks like a really good leather seat, but it's not. It's shitty plastic crap on an even cheaper shitty plastic cover thing. So we're gonna have to get a better seat, proper leather seat. I mean, it looks the part, but again, it's shit. And then this was the piece that went in between there to obviously separate, and that's, like, as you can see, god awful. It's just rubbish. And then they've made these bits here that obviously sit on there, and these are the same. They're just horrible, absolutely horrible. So there's quite a few things that I'm gonna have to change, but not gonna be straight away. It's gonna take time. So yeah, like I said, there's quite a few things that I've got to assess and try and fix. So this is the one cool little thing it's got. There was this awesome little registration LED, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, basically what I'm doing now is I'm going to give it a clean up. Oh, I'm stuck. Because obviously where they clean their expensive Bentleys, which was, the shop was full of them, they've got overspray of polish over everything. So yeah, we're going to give all that a clean. Yeah, definitely. So this is the beginning, and we will see what we can do with it. So yeah, I'm going to start cleaning it now. I don't know how I was going to be viewing it, but we definitely will try and get some stuff done. So off camera, I'll clean the bike. It's got a bit of a bit of paint come off there. Obviously you can tell they didn't sand the wheel down and paint it, they just sprayed straight over it. Good Bridgestone tyres front to back, which is obviously they didn't skimp out on decent tyres. All the paint work looks quite shiny now. All the back looks really shiny. Well, it is shiny because I've given it a good clean. All this is like back to where it should be. Beautiful and shiny. It's all down there too, shiny as you do. So the plan is now is to get the wire wool out and see if I can get these up quite clean. Right now what I'm doing is breaking my knee. Is These are super loose. I've done that side up, but this side, I mean, this thing was just wobbling around like you wouldn't believe. So basically what we do is we tighten those up and then go from there. I'll get this like straight there in the middle, to be fair, because it's cockeyed. I mean, sometimes it makes you laugh really. Another thing which I found as well is that nut's loose, as you can see, sticking out. It's just like I'm blown away sometimes. I don't even think it's the right nut for the forks. Right bodgery we got going on here, but we'll get it sorted. So yes, I'm gonna carry on doing this up now. So this headlight, anyway, is some cheap plastic Chinese rubbish. I mean, these are just absolutely just diabolical. Not because they move, they've got to have some movement. This thing here, just listen to it. It's just shit crap. So I'll try and find a vintage, or like not so much vintage, but a proper one to go on there, because this is just shit. It really is. It's gonna just annoy the crap out of you. It's got a new horn on it though. Gone with the red theme again. See, the problem with these custom bogs is just that they're custom. So you end up with shoddy craftsmanship. Now that, as you can see, is all that's holding the tank on. And this bit of aluminium, or if you're watching from the States, aluminum. So what's happened is this nut here hasn't got anything to bite down onto. So that's gone through there, and obviously you got to do it all the way up. And then when you get to the very bottom, it just spins. So it doesn't tighten up to keep the tank tight. Right then. So the coils are held on with hardly anything. This is just taped on. There's no battery in there, don't worry. I hate this crap. It's mad when you buy things, you don't see anything that's underneath all the crap, do you? I mean, I know what these are. They're just to like kind of lessen the tinking chanking of the tank, but the rest of this nonsense. I mean, they got one there that's supposed to usually hold the tank on, and they've got one here that's broken off. That's been welded on, that has. That's just, you know, knocking around. I mean, who thinks that tape is a good substitute for a decent zip tie, or you know, something better than that? But I mean, that's on nicely really. It's got some decent zip ties, so that's okay. Not a drop of fuel in there, which is lucky really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give all this a bit of a clean, and then I'm going to strap that down properly, figure out how to house that tank without it falling off. My bike's not looking very nice, does it really? I took it apart. It's amazing how a bike looks without anything on it really. So I've zip tied it up, and I put an extra zip tie there to hold them both together. Now again, I'm not really a fan of zip tying things, but it's better than it was, or just knocking about, bobbing about, you know what I mean? So everything is now back together. There's still plenty more things to do. I obviously want to change these braided hoses to black ones, change these leads to black ones. I was going to get these powder coated, but I quite like the chrome. Again, like things like this, I'd like to powder coat black, but it's how far you go. I mean, all these were like a rusty colour, and what I've done, I've coated them in a plasti dip. So it doesn't, you know, you can peel it off if you really want, but it just, you know, tightens it up a little bit. I've done the same the other side. Seats now fully locked into place. Rear mud guards locked into place. Tank doesn't move, she's nice and tight. Headlight doesn't move, that's nice and tight. Basically, I've just gone all around and just given a bit of a tidy up and a bit of a tighten up. There's a few things that I want to still do, like that there. But overall, she's ready to go. Just need to put a battery on and put some fuel in. Oh, and connect the fuel pipe, which I've just realised I haven't done. But all in all, I'm happy, and yeah. This place is just knitted with trees and brambles and branches and all sorts of just mess.